Well, hello everybody. It's great to have Mr. Randy Miller on today. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing wonderful, man. How about yourself?
Doing good. I'm looking forward to hear y'all next weekend. Y'all gonna be in Swainsboro next weekend.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great. We're looking forward to it. I'm really excited about getting back down that way. Hey, how's the fires down there? You guys okay?
Oh yeah, we're doing good. I think last time I heard there was 14 people in Brunswick that it's got messed up, but God's been with them through it all.
Well, good.
Yeah. How's the weather up there where y'all live at?
Oh, the weather outside is beautiful. I wish I were fishing, but we're getting ready to head out, so there's no fishing in my foreseeable future.
Go fishing when you come to here, Georgia.
I'd love to. I would absolutely love to. See if we can find somebody. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, hint, hint.
Yep. Well, brother Randy, how did you? When did you accept Jesus Christ to come in, and how did it change your life to where you are today?
I was 14 years old. I accepted the Lord into my heart. As a story, my testimony is I was, even at 14 years old, I was in a real rural area. And I got involved in a lot of things I had no business getting into, hanging around some of the people I didn't have any business hanging around. But, it was at 14, um, I was doing experimenting with drugs and alcohol and getting into, again, stuff I wouldn't God had no intention of me being in, but we go and do dumb things in our life. Um, but I had a cousin. He was 24 years old. His name was Jeff. He was a godly man. He wanted to go around and he wanted to evangelize. So my family were big outdoorsmen, as I told you a minute ago, which I'd love to be fishing, but I come from a family that loved to hunt and fish and just do outdoor things. But um, my family went on our annual rabbit hunting trip, and Jeff went on to be to be with us. And to make a long story short, this friend of the family that was and myself were standing at the bottom of the hill, and Jeff was standing at the top of this little hill here. And there was woods there, so we didn't couldn't see each other. But a rabbit ran between the friend of the family and myself, and the friend of the family fired, and he tripped, and the gun went off again. Shots hit Jeff. Jeff
Mm.
went on to be with the Lord that day. But what I could think about is, Randy, what if it had been you on top of that hill? See, I knew that Jeff gone to a better place, but if that had been me, I've been burning in devil's hell right now. But about a week and a half later on, I got an invitation to go to a revival there in Riverview, Alabama, and it was there I knelt down and gave my heart and life to Jesus Christ. And
Yeah.
and the start. I mean, I wasn't in music at the time. I wasn't doing anything musical. I come from a musical family, but myself, I wanted to be the refrigerator William Perry. I don't know if you guys remember the refrigerator from Chicago Bears. I played football, and that was what I thought I was going to do. But God had other plans, and because of the my heart and my change in my life and Jesus coming in, I've been able to go all over the essentially the world and share the good news of Jesus Christ, and it has been a change. Now it hasn't always been great and hunky dory. When you give your heart and life to Jesus, you then become a target of the enemy. So he
That's right.
tries to combat you and he tries to detour you from your objective. But we have to stay vigilant and stay focused on Christ.
I can remember meeting you years ago when you sang with the Kingsmen. You played a harmonica and lead guitar for them years ago.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
tell you what, y'all had a great harmony then. And I tell you what, the Kingsmen, I mean, they're still doing really good this day and time.
yeah. They're still going. They're still traveling.
Yeah. But brother Randy, what year did you start singing
As far as me singing before the Kingsmen or with the Kingsmen.
with the Kingsmen?
I started with them in 1993. It was March of 1993. I was singing with a group called the Galileans out of Opelika, Auburn, Alabama area, and we were we traveled about 4 or 5 states. Why back in the '80s, there was always singing going on. So the group I was with, we were still doing about 5 days a week by the time the smoke cleared. But I got a call from Eldridge Fox. Of course, I was going to college. I was working 3 jobs and singing as well, so I was pretty wide open. But I was young, so I had the energy to do it. If I try to do that now, man, I'll be dead on the floor. But I got a call from Eldridge, and he asked me everything that I played, and I wasn't going to be hired to be a singer at all. I was coming as just as a picker, as a musician, and so I went to meet the bus on a Wednesday in Asheville, and so I got on the bus, and the next morning I was an early riser at the time. I'd already gotten up. We were going down the road. We were heading to Panama City Beach to do the Ocean Opera. It was the first date that we were doing. And Jim Hamill came up front. I didn't know who he was really. So he said, "Ring." He said, "What all do you play?" And I told him everything that I play. He says, "Do you sing?" I'm like, "Well, I sing a little bit." And he said, "What songs do you sing?" I'm like, "Well, I've named off this song." He says, "No, no, that's not." I said, "Named off another one now." And then I named off "Never Been This Homesick," which is a Dottie Rambo song. He says, "Okay, you're going to sing that tonight." And I'm like, "Hey, uh, I didn't know I was going to sing, but here I am." He was just, I think he was just kind of throwing me under the bus to see what I could, what I could do. But I sang that night, and the Spirit of the Lord came down, and God just blessed. And but I was not going to be hired as a singer at all.
Yep. Well, you mentioned that song. I was listening to the clip the very first time you ever sung it. I was watching the clip from the y'all singing that inspiration part, and you said Jim Hammond said, "This man don't know what he gonna sing." And you said, "I don't know."
I don't know. I don't either. I'm just
But
glad to be on the ticket. That's all I can do is I have no idea.
yeah, but you know what? God has blessed you through the years, Brother Randy. Like I said, I mean, you
Yes,
was
sir.
part of Kingsman Big and Live event that did a few years ago.
Hmm.
Are you gonna
Hmm.
be part of 70-year anniversary coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to go out. They messaged me last week and asked if I was going to go, and I told them, yeah, we'll take the bus over there and be a part of it.
Because like I tell you, if you live in Asheville, Tennessee, I mean Asheville, North Carolina, whatever they're doing in that, go out and hear the Kingsman band they used to have in the day.
It's going to be great. I miss Asheville. Of course, I'm not really far from Asheville now. I live in Cleveland, Tennessee. I'm probably 2.5 hours away, which that's not really far. If you travel for a living, 2.5 hours is not a long way to go. But I'm excited about seeing the guys again and getting with some of the old guys that I haven't seen in years. And be able to make music with them.
Yep. But I tell you what, and you mentioned about making music. I mean, like I said, the very first time I ever heard you, you was singing with the Kingsmen years ago, and I think I probably come to my home church probably back in the day with Brother Quint
What?
Shepherd, the Shepherds. The
Yeah,
Kingsmen had a song about years ago called "Save," and Deborah Shepherd wrote that song. That's my cousin.
really.
Yeah,
I remember. Of course, I was traveling as a soloist, and I sang with the Shepherds, and I think we were in Arkansas or Missouri. It's been. I mean, I've slept since then, so I can't really remember. But I met them and just fell in love with the guys, and they were great singers and great musicians as well. But I haven't seen them in a long time. So they're down in South Georgia then, right?
yeah. They live in Sandusburg, Georgia. They sing every weekend. A few weeks ago, they was actually close to your area where you live at.
Really?
Yeah. Um,
I wish I'd known. Of course, it's on the weekend. We're gone, but if it's during the week, I wish I could see him again.
they would love to see you. If they ain't singing this weekend, I might try to get them to go to Swainsboro to hear y'all.
Tell him to come out. I'd love to see him and just be able to talk to him again.
I tell you what, you get play with them. They may tell you get on the harmonica, play with them, boy.
I'd do it. I surely do
I
it.
know you would. I saw you a while back. You and your wife, y'all was at a friend of mine's church at Oasis, and y'all was playing and singing up there. And you played
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
church band, Pastor Gilbert Womack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a little while back, but yeah, we were there. I think we did their homecoming as well one year, but it's great church, great people over that way. Those are my kind of people.
You know. But Brother Randy, what's the latest for you and your wife ministry?
Of course, we're still on the. I'm doing a lot more speaking now. I'm preaching more. Of course, music's always going to be part of what we do, being that we both have musical backgrounds. Um, but we're doing, more of the same. But God is opening the doors to new places as well, that we're able to go out and share the good news of Jesus Christ. It's in the time that we're living in now. I think, it's. I heard a fellow say it's later than it's ever been, and that's right. And we're closer and closer to Jesus is returning, and we have to go out into the highways and hedges and to be able to present that message that we're not promised tomorrow, that today is the day of salvation, and we need to make that decision before Christ comes or before it's our time to go.
That's right.
So but she and I we're still traveling. We thought that we were going to be cutting back some as far as being on the road, but that has been the opposite. God has said it's not our time to slow down. It's our time to ramp up and to throttle up. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, you mentioned y'all was gonna slow down. I don't think y'all slow down ever, have you?
No, no, I don't think that's going to happen right now. I mean, we still have a message, and we still have the energy and the ability to do it and the health to do it. So we're going to just press forward.
I was telling my boss when I first found out y'all gonna be up there. I said I finally get to meet. I finally get to see Randy and his wife again. I ain't saw y'all in many years, and
Yeah,
I'm actually
I,
gonna be up
I,
there that Friday night.
you probably saw me when I was half the man and had twice the hair, but I'm blowed up a little bit and lost some hair, but otherwise it's going to be good.
Yeah, y'all gonna be singing next actually a week from this Friday night in Swainsboro at the Dantel Auditorium with
Yep.
King's Cross, and that's a real good quartet too. Now,
Oh yeah, Mike
um,
Smith and the gang, they're great guys. I've known Mike for years and years. He's sang and filled in a few times with the Kingsmen as well. He's a great vocalist.
yeah, Dwayne Hudson told me to tell you, hey,
Hey Dwayne, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you on here.
yeah, he'll be there
Are
next Friday night too. That's my boss.
oh, is it?
Mhm.
Oh man. Well, it's good to see him on. Dwayne, are you gonna be out? You're coming out?
Dwayne, he asked with you coming. Yeah, he'll be there next Friday night.
Good, good. Is he gonna sing any or
I don't
is he
know.
sing? I didn't know if he was singing or anything like that on if he was on the ticket.
We sung up there last year.
You did?
Yeah, we sung up there last year. We sung. Yes. All right, he's gonna be up there next Friday. He's gonna be up there next weekend.
Okay, good, good, good. I will see you. I'll see your ugly mug then. uh,
Yeah. Hey. He said yes. I'll see y'all.
hey, Dwayne, have you been back down to Valley and Opelika lately? Let me see.
Uh, just no telling. Randy, I travel on the road with him on the road. I travel on the road with his group now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, called the Wayne
Have they
Hudson and Revival.
have they recorded anything lately?
Uh, yeah, we recorded a CD. How long it's been, Dwayne? About a year or so. And in fact, Dwayne wrote a song, the CD called Revival.
Really?
Yeah,
Where
it's straight good.
where did you guys record at?
I don't know. Dwayne had to tell you that. I don't know.
That'll be a conversation on Friday.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Yeah, we're looking for to be with y'all. I tell you. Um, Dwayne said, "Watch out."
I'm watching.
Yeah, but he's looking forward to be there. Like I said, Dwayne's looking forward to be there next week. And he told me, he said, "I ain't saw Randy Miller in a while." I said, "Well, you will then."
You'll see me then. Yes, sir. I can't wait to see him. I don't know if Dwayne is originally from Valley and Opelika area, but um, it's it's one of those. I've known him for a long time, um, but it's great to see him out and doing that and doing music and traveling, doing stuff.
Yep. He's looking forward to do it.
Yes, sir. That's great.
He's looking forward to tell the great news about Jesus.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to hear you, bud. I can't wait to hear your album. Hey, send me one of your songs, bub. I want to hear it. Send it to my phone or email it to me or whatever. You sure you've got that? If you don't, then when we get offline here, um, I'll send you a
I,
text.
I'll tell the one. Oh, say it's him. He may sing it. Hey, he said he's sorry. He's in a bad area for signal right now.
That's a week. That's all right.
Yeah, but Brother Randy,
Uh,
it's been a great. I'm looking forward to hear y'all next week. I tell you.
Hey, likewise as well. You guys take care, and we will see you on Friday. You guys, I want to invite everybody out. It's going to be a great time. King's Cross, Randy and Sherri Miller. I'm not sure who else is on the ticket, but I know that we are looking forward to it, and we're going to just have a absolute blast there. So come on out. You're not going to want to miss out.
Actually, that same night, they're having the swinging medallions. Going to sing up there at the same night too.
Okay, that sounds great. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm. Brother Randy, thank you for coming on. The best is yet to come for y'all.
Thank you,
And
brother.
look
God
forward to
bless you. I
y'all
look
next
forward to
weekend.
seeing you on Friday. Love you, and you are highly favored and loved.
Hey, Jesus didn't say you hate one another. He said love one another.
That's right. That's right.
Like the old song you said, Lord, I never been this homesick before.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting for my call.
Amen. Well, thank you, Brother
Yes.
Randy, and the best is yet to come. God bless you, man.
God bless, brother. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, we'll see y'all next week. All right, bye-bye.